Greetings to everyone out there in the NoDQ galaxy. Welcome to the NoDQ live recap of Smackdown Live for August 27th, 2019. Thank you to everyone in the chat room for watching live, and thank you to everyone out there for watching on demand. I appreciate your viewership and support. Before I begin, make sure you subscribe, click on that notification bell to get updates, and please follow NoDQ on social media at NoDQ, DOTCOM on both Twitter and Facebook. And lastly, you can pick up a t-shirt for the NoDQ Super Chat Championship. Power Packers 90 is currently the reigning and defending champion. You can also pick up a hat, a t-shirt, other merchandise over at NoDQ.com/merch. Let's go ahead and get started. SmackDown kicked off with a Roman Reigns video package. Another one. How many have we gotten now? It's getting ridiculous. Every single week, it's the same Roman Reigns video package, only they add another 15 seconds to it with the events from the previous show. I'm tired of it. Stop already. We know what's happening, and it sucks. It's a lousy storyline. We had Roman Reigns interviewed about an apology. He said he's going to do his talking in the ring. So, waste of time. Why even bother interviewing the guy if he's not going to say anything? Why does Roman even bother standing there in position to be interviewed if he's not going to say anything? He should just say off camera, I don't want to talk right now. It's a waste of time. It's annoying. So, we're off to a rockin' start here on SmackDown Live, everybody. We had Kofi Kingston come out, the WWE champion. He comes out, he pulls pancakes from his trunks, tosses them around at ringside, the usual stuff. We had another recap shown. Gotta love these recaps. Every show, we gotta have a recap for every storyline because us wrestling fans have such a short attention span that we cannot remember what happened on the previous week's show. Another recap of the Randy Orton and Kofi Kingston stuff. Kofi Kingston said that Randy Orton has made this personal by getting his family involved. I could have sworn we just saw a storyline like this last year with AJ Styles and Samoa Joe. Anyways, Kofi said all he wanted to do was prove that he deserves to be champion, and then all of a sudden we had Randy Orton on the big screen saying stupid, 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 stupid. So I thought it was pretty cool when Randy Orton made a reference to stupid. I liked it the first week. I liked it a little less the second week, but still liked it. Now it's just getting to be overkill. I mean, they're really running this into the ground, the whole stupid thing, getting kind of stupid, if you ask me. Randy Orton then proceeded to read a letter that he got that was very touching, and he said that normally he doesn't read fan mail, but on this occasion, he felt like he wanted to share this with the world. And the letter started off, Dear Mr. Orton, please stop hurting Kofi Kingston. And this letter continued to reference how Kofi has been crying over what Randy Orton has done to him. And then the big reveal at the end, Randy Orton said that the letter was from Kofi Kingston's son. And then Randy Orton mentioned that he is staying at the same hotel as Kofi Kingston's family. So again, it's Samoa Joe and AJ Styles all over again. And Randy Orton said that perhaps he will pay a visit to Kofi's son. Kofi, of course, outraged, ran to the backstage area, and the two of them brawled, and that was that. For those of you that go back far enough, and I did not even know this until somebody pointed it out on Twitter, that Randy Orton promo where he read the letter, that was pretty much word for word verbatim from a promo that Roddy Piper did back in 1984, where he read a letter that was supposedly from Jimmy Snuka's kid. Might have been Tamina Snuka, I don't know. But go back and look it up on YouTube. I mean, yeah, it was 1984, so of course nobody's going to remember that far back. But just saying that this was a throwback to that. We had Big E backstage being checked on by Xavier Woods. Actually, Big E was checking on Xavier Woods, my bad. Big E talked about the match with Randy Orton. And then we had Buddy Murphy versus Ali in the King of the Ring match. Interesting match here. I mean, I thought the match was really good. These guys can go, and it was a bit of a 205 style match, which I'm sure Noah Foster, who is in the chat room, and others would appreciate. I appreciated the match. I thought it was really good. I was surprised by the finish, though. Now, I did predict Ali to advance. When I did my bracket, I picked Ali over Murphy. However, last week when Buddy Murphy defeated Daniel Bryan, I was thinking Ali's not winning this. WWE has just strapped the rocket to Buddy Murphy. He's not going to lose to Ali in the King of the Ring tournament. Just ain't going to happen. Because if you have Murphy lose 1 week after beating Bryan, what was the point in having Murphy beat Daniel Bryan? You strap the rocket to the guy. Are you going to just take it off of him the very next week? Well, guess what? Ali beat Murphy. I'm guessing this was probably booked in advance. Maybe the Daniel Bryan thing was last minute. I don't know, but to me, it just waters down the whole thing of Buddy Murphy defeating Daniel Bryan. I mean, why even book it if you're going to stall the guy's momentum the very next week with 50-50 booking? I don't understand it personally, and to me, like, it doesn't matter now. It doesn't matter that Buddy Murphy beat Daniel Bryan. The whole thing is just watered down now. So, wasn't a fan of Murphy losing this when you have him beat Daniel Bryan. Just doesn't make sense to me. Ali won with the 450. Afterwards, they had a handshake. So, in case you were still doubting it, it looks like Buddy Murphy is, in fact, the babyface. The guy beat the former WWE champion and then loses to Ali the next week. So, there you go. Match was really good, though. I mean, I would say it was a great match for the time they had. We had Bayley backstage chatting with Ember Moon, and then we had Lacey Evans approach Bayley, talking about how Bayley is holding the division down, and then Lacey said that she would prove on SmackDown that she is the face of the division, and she would defeat Bayley. Next up, we had The Miz come out for a promo, talked about Sami Zayn teaming up with Shinsuke Nakamura. Miz said that Sami Zayn is riding the coattails of Nakamura, who is the Intercontinental Champion. And then Miz officially challenged Nakamura for the IC title at Clash of Champions. Sami Zayn came out, made fun of The Miz, called him the king of soft style, and then said that Miz needs some respect beat into him. And then Miz responded by he'll beat some respect out of Sami Zayn, and then proceeded to go after Zayn, who was standing there on the ramp. And again, I'm not surprised. WWE has booked Miz's character like a complete idiot. So, of course, Miz goes out there and falls right for the trap. Gets jumped from behind by Shinsuke Nakamura, gets hit with the Kinshasa, and then in the ring, he gets hit with a second one. I like the Shinsuke Nakamura and Sami Zayn pairing, but man, Miz once again looks like a complete chump, turning his back and falling for the trap. I mean, you got to be a little bit more creative as far as WWE writing goes, because it's just, especially with Miz, you make the guy look so foolish. And I just think about, like, how even a year ago, I mean, more like 2 to 3 years ago, 2016, 2017, Miz was red hot. Miz was doing great. He was on fire. And look how far his stock has fallen. It's really sad. I mean, it depresses me how far the Miz has fallen over the past six months to a year. Nicholas Easy with a $6 super chat, which means, Nicholas, you are the brand new, reigning, and defending NoDQ super chat champion of the world. He says golden shower to Power Packers 90 to win his 7th championship. Golden shower, that's a new one, I gotta say. I wonder what Power Packers 90 thinks about losing to a golden shower, but he has to take the loss the way it goes down in the script. So there you go. Via the golden shower, Nicholas is the new NoDQ super chat champion. We had Kevin Owens confronting Elias in Shane McMahon's office. Owens said he wanted to talk to Shane. Elias said Shane isn't there. and Owens just wanted to confirm that, and Elias did confirm that Shane was not there, and then Owens walked off. So you knew something was up here. Something was going to happen. We had Bayley versus Lacey Evans. Charlotte came out to watch at ringside. Bayley hit the belly to belly, Bayley to belly, whatever it's called. But Lacey got her arm on the rope and forced the break. And then Bayley hit a second one and then hit the flying elbow to pick up the victory. And Charlotte gave Bayley the little golf clap, you know, nice job, but in a sarcastic manner, I should say. Hoof-Hearted with a $5 super chat says, I lost interest when I realized that Turd Blossom Ricochet will win the whole thing. Well, that's not a given that Ricochet is going to win. I still think Andrade is going to win. I mean, I suspect it's going to be Ricochet versus Ali in the finals. But nonetheless, congratulations, Hoof-Hearted. You are the brand new NoDQ Super Chat champion of the entire NoDQ galaxy and beyond. Congratulations. We had Daniel Bryan interviewed. He said they would not leave the arena until they hear Roman Reigns say the words, I am sorry. We had Big E versus Randy Orton. Big E took it to Randy Orton right off the bat. They started brawling on the outside, got back in the ring. Orton ended up slamming Big E on the desk. Big E countered and slammed Randy Orton on the desk. Big E was actually on the verge of possibly beating Randy Orton when all of a sudden we had the Revival come out. They interfered. Somehow the referee got distracted. I must have missed it, like what led to the referee being distracted. But ref got distracted. Randy Orton hit the RKO to pick up the victory. I don't think this was necessary. I think Randy Orton should have just won clean, but whatever. After the match, an FT RKO for good measure. So Randy Orton gets an extra beat down on Big E with his buddies, the Revival. Now let's see what we got here. We have, I got to catch up with these super chats. Okay, so we have Paul Jackson, 1988, with a $5 super chat. So congratulations to Paul Jackson. You are the new NoDQ super chat champion of the world. He says, Baron Corbin is winning the King of the Ring. New super chat champion with the Macho Man flying elbow drop. Ooh, yeah. I can't do it. I'm terrible at it. I got to say, Greg Cherry's way better with the Macho Man impersonation. But nonetheless, congratulations, Paul Jackson. You are the brand new, reigning and defending NoDQ 24/7 hardcore European, African, Argentina, Canada, Saudi Arabia. Well, maybe not Saudi Arabia, but you're the champion of pretty much everywhere. So congratulations to you, Paul Jackson, 1988. Next up, we had Chad Gable backstage talking about how he was the underdog of the tournament. And then Chad talked about how Shelton can make all the jokes he wants. But after their match, Shelton would be the one looking up at Chad. All of a sudden, Shelton Benjamin appeared and said he's looking around for Shorty Gable. So Shelton kept making jokes. And then we had the 24/7 title footage shown again. Did we really need to see it twice? We had the 24/7 title footage shown. Elias was cutting a promo on the King of the Ring throne. He had the crown on. He said soon he will be King Elias, and it will be long live King Elias. Then Kevin Owens popped up from behind the throne. Nice shot here, nice camera angle. Owens battled with Elias into the ring. Kevin Owens hit the Stone Cold Stunner, which was not very well executed, I should say. Pretty nasty looking stunner. And then we had what was a very interesting segment. I'll get to that here in a second. Mike B with a $5 super chat. So Mike B is the brand new, reigning, and defending 24/7 NoDQ super chat champion of the entire galaxy. He says, the return of the Riftinator to win the title. Where's the NoDQ bear? The No DQ Bear is not here tonight. He's currently hibernating. He tends to do that, as most bears do, but maybe you guys will see him again at some point. Never say never. Thank you so much, Mike B. I appreciate it. So here's a funny thing about this Elias segment. So Elias, as he's laying there, laid out from the Stone Cold Stunner, or the Kevin Owens Stunner, whatever you want to call it, you had him starting to unbuckle his championship belt that was around his waist. So this pretty much gave away what was happening here. The so-called knocked out Elias was undoing the belt so the new champion could grab it off of him. This did not look good. I mean, talk about a really bad camera shot here. You had R-Truth run out, of course. He attempted to pin Elias, but then Drake Maverick stopped Truth from scoring the pinfall, and then Drake Maverick pinned Elias after Elias had enough energy to unhook the championship while he was laying there, but he couldn't kick out of a Drake Maverick pinfall. Ay, ay, ay. This was bad. This was just really, really bad. Anyways, Drake Maverick wins the championship and took off, and yeah. Yeah, just, I don't know what else to say about it. OMG whiz, I don't know. We had Power Packers 90 with a $5 super chat. Sneak attack chair shot to Mike B. And bam, sweet chin music. 1, 2, 3, and new 20-time champion. Power Packers 90, who started tonight as the champion. Will he end tonight as the No DQ Super Chat champion? That remains to be seen. Anything can happen here on the No DQ channel, so we will see if Power Packers 90 can hold on to this prestigious championship, the No DQ Super Chat championship. Thank you for that, Virtue. I appreciate it. And thank you, Caitlin, for helping out. All right, so next up we had Chad Gable versus Shelton Benjamin. Shelton was like, come on, shorty, what you got? And Gable responded by, well, I got a lot. Gable hit this roll-up, sit-down powerbomb and pinned Shelton Benjamin to advance in the tournament. As I expected, I figure, you know, Chad Gable definitely makes more sense to win this than Shelton Benjamin. Victory for Shorty G. I guess that's going to be his new gimmick moving forward. Whatever. I don't think he's going to win the next match, but some people out there have hope. Maybe, just maybe, Shelton Benjamin, or not Shelton Benjamin, Chad Gable will win the King of the Ring. So far, the only match I've been wrong on is the Kevin Owens match, and that was stupid on my part. I got to rant on myself. That was a bonehead prediction. If Shane McMahon's going to screw Kevin Owens, it's going to be either the first match or the finals. It's not going to be somewhere in the middle. So I was a moron to make that prediction in the first place. So it's on me for not having a perfect tournament bracket up to this point. So then we had the main event segment, and goodness gracious. So Roman Reigns comes out, and before he can talk, Daniel Bryan pops up on the screen and says he has 2 words, or he just wants Roman Reigns to say the 2 words, I'm sorry. And then Roman Reigns asks the crowd, should I apologize? And they're like, no, no, no. Roman then says, well, let's look at some footage I have and determine if I should apologize. So they show the same footage of Roman being attacked, only this time you see a guy who looks like Eric Rowan standing there in the background. So, time out here. Where was this footage the entire time? Was it buried 6 feet underground and Roman Reigns dug for days and found it? Like, how did this footage not come to light sooner? Like, this makes no sense. And furthermore, you can't tell for sure it was Rowan in that video. It could have been that look-alike. It could have been Eric Rowan's dad. So what the hell? Daniel Bryan immediately starts yelling at Eric Rowan, slapping him, telling him that he's a liar. And then Daniel Bryan storms off. He grabs a microphone. He said he trusted Eric Rowan, but Eric Rowan is a liar. Daniel Bryan is screaming, yelling, "I did not know anything." He gets right there, face-to-face, man-to-man with Roman Reigns and tells him this, and Roman responds by spearing him. Now, Daniel Bryan sounded authentic, so wouldn't you give the guy the benefit of the doubt? Roman just spears the guy. Like, what a jerk. This was such a mess. This was so bad. Like, I pretty much threw up in my mouth at how bad this segment was. Like, everything about it was just like, I mean, if you guys read on NoDQ.com earlier today, Vince McMahon reportedly changed the script for SmackDown again last minute. And it shows here. This was so bad. Like, no thought process whatsoever. They're just throwing crap at the TV, hoping something sticks. I mean, this was WCW 2000. It was that bad. It was just completely awkward and continues the streak of bad segments here. I mean, it was terrible. Really, really bad. Mike B with a $5 super chat says, "You, me, and Ken terminated by Google as the first ever 3-man free bird champions." I like it, Mike B. I like it a lot. I'm down with this. I'm down with us being a threesome. Oh, that sounded really bad. Okay, scratch that. I'm happy with us being the faction. Okay, we're a faction holding the championship. So thank you for that, Mike B. I appreciate it. And congratulations to us for being the brand new, reigning and defending NoDQ Super Chat champions of the world. Me, Mike B, and Ken terminated by Google. Now, chat room, what would our name be? What would we be called as a faction? Let me know what we should be. Well, actually, before you guys say that, I mean, Mike D just showed up. So Mike D is here to crash the party that Mike B started with a $5 super chat. Mike D says, "Rock bottom from Mike D to Mike B." So there you have it. Mike D beats the three of us and is now the new reigning and defending NoDQ Super Chat champion of the world. But hold on a second, guys. From out of nowhere, Darren Frazier shows up with a $5 super chat and says, "Low blow to the champion. 1 and a 2 and a 3. Low blow to Mike D." So Mike D got hit in the D. New champion, Darren Frazier. And he says, "By the way, the ending was stupid. 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 Stupid." And hold on a second. Awesome JL94 with a $5 super chat. So just like that, one spear to become an 8-time NoDQ Super Chat champion of the world. So congratulations to Awesome JL94. You have defeated Darren Frazier. You are the new champion. Thank you very much for that. And Power Packers 90 with a $2 super chat says, "Meltzer's reporting Vince had this SmackDown rewritten." And that doesn't come as a shock. I mean, the quality of this show, I mean, it reflects that. I mean, it's clear to me that they're not putting any thought process into these shows, and things are being booked the last minute. And we got some controversy in the chat room. Apparently somebody feels like trolling tonight, but you cannot overcome the great moderators of NoDQ. Caitlin, Virtue, Noah, Kayfabe, Candy Ass, and everyone else that is keeping on top of things here. All right, so let's go ahead and do the letter grade for SmackDown. So if you guys have been sticking around this entire video, which if you did, I appreciate it. I know I'm very negative sometimes. All I do is criticize WWE. I never say anything good about them, you know. I never said anything good about TakeOver. I never said anything good about SummerSlam. I just complain every show. That's all I do. I hate my job. I'm a miserable person, yada, yada, yada. So I'm going to give this show the same letter grade that I gave Raw, a D+. To me, the only saving grace of this show was probably the Ali and Buddy Murphy match, and I still don't like the fact that Buddy Murphy lost when you had him beat Daniel Bryan the week before. So Yeah, not a big fan of this SmackDown. I mean, to me, this was borderline the worst SmackDown of the year. I mean, I really was not a fan. Media One Software with a D. The Game is On 100 with a D+. Mark Griffith, A+. He really enjoyed it, so I guess we were watching two different shows. Michael Wayne with a C. Harley with an F. JS Pin 401 with a D-. Joseph with a D+. Great Tribulation with a D. Caitlin with a D. Oofman Rules with a C-. Hoof Hearted with an F-, and Noah Foster, Glasses Were Off with a D-, and Power Packers 90 with an F-. So seems like a lot of you were not impressed with this week's SmackDown like me. Colin Andrew, my man, the great Colin Andrew with a $5 super chat says, SmackDown was a C+. NoDQ.com/merch. Get your Troll Slayer t-shirt. Virtue and I are 3-time co-champions. All right. Congratulations to Colin Andrew and Virtue for being 3-time NoDQ Super Chat champions of the world. And now we have Mike B. Not Mike D, Mike B, as in badass, with a $5 super chat. Snap says, the team name is the Three Goats. I like it. Now, does that mean the three of us are the champs, or is it just you? You didn't specify. But Mike B, congratulations on you or us being the new champions. However, it doesn't matter because Awesome JL94 with a $5 super chat says, this one is for the man Aaron Rift and for my 9th super chat champion. Thank you so much for that, Awesome JL94. You are the brand new, reigning and defending NoDQ Super Chat champion. I need a drink of water because I've been talking for a very long time here and haven't had a break yet. And I'm going to lose my mind if I don't take a sip of water. Did I miss a super chat from Ken? Mike B says I missed a super chat from... Okay, wait a minute. Darren Frazier with a $5 super chat says, RKO grab duct tape down the champ pins and becomes a 22-time champion. And this show gets a D+ from Darren Frazier. So there you go. Thank you for that, Darren Frazier. Okay, I found it here. So Ken terminated by Google. And the order I'm doing this is the order the title changes. Ken terminated by Google with a $5 super chat. Says, Mike B, I hate to correct you, but I think I am the five-time NoDQ Super Chat champion, me doing the Kenna Rooney to become the new champion. Well, thank you for that, Ken terminated by Google. I appreciate it. And yeah, that's all I got for SmackDown. I think I caught up with all the super chats. Somebody let me know if I missed anybody, but I think I caught up with everybody. And I do appreciate all the super chats, and sometimes they all come in one fell swoop. Yesterday there were like none of them other than Power Packers 90, so everyone decided to come in tonight and go for it, so I had to keep up with it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, cheap plug, NoDQ.com/merch if you would like to pick up a hat or a t-shirt. Support the channel. You can also get this NoDQ.com Super Chat Championship t-shirt, which is very cool. I love these shirts, by the way. Teespring does a great job. The Pro Wrestling Tee store, if you search NoDQ, they're doing a 20% off Labor Day sale, so you could still pick up the old NoDQ shirts off of there. That starts tomorrow, I believe. Colin Andrew with a $5 super chat. So my man Colin says, 4-time co-champion with Virtue, Ohio versus everyone. All right, so yeah, there you go. Ohio could be leaving tonight with the NoDQ Super Chat Championship. Colin Andrew and Virtue, they are now the co-champions. But wait a minute, the Simple Man, Noah Foster, with a $5 super chat says, Saturday is going to be awesome. Saturday, of course, is AEW All Out. I will be doing live coverage on Saturday for All Out, so make sure you guys tune in, check out NoDQ.com for the results, and I will be back Saturday night to do my live review of All Out, and then, of course, we'll have Raw and SmackDown, and We got Clash of Champions, which is still thankfully a couple of weeks away, so a little bit of breathing time. But yes, stay tuned to NoDQ.com. And Colin Andrew with a $5 super chat says, "Bye, Noah." So there you go. Ohio is determined to hold on to that NoDQ super chat championship. So congratulations to Colin Andrew. You are once again the NoDQ super chat champion of the world. And I appreciate your love and support. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I appreciate it very much. You guys are great. And I will see you next time.